All right, here we are. We have a couple Java assignments this week just to get more used to Java. Chico's change counter. I only use Chico because it, rhymes with change counter. Alliteration. I like alliteration, meaning C, 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 C. All right, we're going to, here's a good story. You work at Bank Asgard as a software engineer. So who knew? What we have is a program that's going to calculate and display the conversion. So if I give you $91, you're going to say how many 20s, how many 10s, how many 5s, and how many 1s are in it. So it's like a decision-making thing. And we want to use named constants for the 20s and 10s. So I give you just a little bit of an outline here to get started with. The basic structure of it, which you can copy and paste, of course, into your code. And this is what it would look like. It doesn't have to look like this, but I mean, that's the result of it. If I give you $119, you want to determine that 5 20s, 1 10, 1 5, and 4 1s. So what might be the mathematical, let's see if Andy can come up with this, because I know you've already solved the problem. What would be the mathematical operator to allow us to do this? Might we be using? So if I have $100, well, that's easy. That's going to be 5 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I have $101, what mathematical operator would I use?
Probably, what do they call it? The integer division or the?
Yeah, modulus. Because you want to know what the remainder is. So you want to know what the remainder after 20, the remainder after 10, the remainder after 5, the remainder after, well, there won't be a remainder after 1. Should all fall out by that point. So I deliberately didn't put that in there.
Okay.
So you have to, many of the people apparently were from Mexico because their last jobs only use pesos. So you have to create a program to help them until they can, make change, which is actually a lost art. Many people don't know how to count change back manually. So that's why we have to create the program. Bank Asgard is everywhere. All right. So not complicated, but we're getting used to Java, and then it will be more complicated.
And we have to start from 20s. We cannot make a trick like that. For example, if we got
if you want to add another one like
we
100.
cannot say, okay, I give you 119 one pennies or $1 coins.
Right, we have to break it down. So if you have 300
from the biggest to smallest.
Right. If you want to add 50s and 100s in there, that's fine.
Okay.
I thought that's what you're going to say.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to add bigger numbers in there, that's fine. But this is just the basic breakdown.
Okay.
Whatever you want to go with from there is fine. Roshambo is a classic programming decision-making thing. It's classic in the fact that it does layered nested decision-making. So this means that you're going to first make one decision here, then make this decision. So that means what kind of a decision structure am I going to have there, Mr. Andy?
Nested.
Right, because you want to make this decision, then make the other decisions.
Yeah.
If you do like all of them in a row, it's really hard to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it would be, you'd have an if, and then inside of that, you'd have an if, elif, else, and then you'd have another elif
Exactly.
with an if, elif, else, yeah.
That makes it easy to troubleshoot, easy to expand the program. If you want to do rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock.
Yeah, I know. There's 2 layers because there's 2 variables, but there's 9 total outcomes.
Right, exactly. Very good, Andy. That's exactly the point of this, is to get used to Java and get used to dividing and conquering. That's what we do in computer programming. We divide and conquer. And we don't do this and this and make like multiple decisions in one thing, break it apart. So it's easier to figure out, easier to troubleshoot, easier for me coming in. I'm just been hired and you've been canned because you were drinking on the job. I have to figure out your code. I don't want to see a 1-line thing like this and try to figure it out. Oh, no, you may have, I don't know if you got canned from drinking on the job, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, probably not. But